Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay, it's Sasha Rosa here, holistic womb specialist, and I want to talk today about your menstrual cycle. Okay, first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to my channel, especially if you're interested in holistic womb healing. Okay, and also make sure you share my channel with somebody that has fibroids or any reproductive health issues. And also like the video. If you have not liked the video already, go ahead and like the video, okay? If you enjoy this video. Now, what I want to talk about is your fifth vital sign, which is your menstrual cycle. And we're going to talk about, does your menstrual cycle run your life, what that looks like, what a heavy cycle looks like, okay? Because in case you guys don't know, we have an upcoming free masterclass, okay? Free masterclass called Elevate Your Menstrual Cycle on Thursday, September 26th, 2024, because this is going on YouTube. I don't know when you're gonna watch it, but hopefully you watch it before this date, okay? So if you're watching it today, on Monday, September 23rd, we're having our free masterclass on September 26th, okay? 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be a private link, a virtual link sent out to everyone that registers. It is free, okay? And if you want the replay of the masterclass, be sure to upgrade, okay? When you upgrade, you also get a whole bunch of other things as well, okay? So, but if you just want to be there during the free training, go ahead. You're gonna learn lots. And if you have a menstrual cycle that is heavy, if you have any type of reproductive health issue, if you're dealing with anemia, if you're dealing with, pain during your menstrual cycle, anything that is out of the ordinary that we're going to talk about today, you're going to want to be there. Okay, you're going to want to be there because it's so important to understand what's going on with your body and understand how to get rid of those issues. Okay, because what a lot of women don't understand is that their menstrual cycle is truly their fifth vital sign. Just like their blood pressure, just like the respiratory rate, your menstrual cycle is also, okay? It's feedback, okay? We're gonna talk more about that in this video, okay? So I wanna say this, if you have a period, a menstrual cycle that runs your life, okay? That's a huge issue. And a lot of women have this, and it may be very subtle, you may not realize it, but it's really common, especially if you're dealing with fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, ovarian cysts, or any reproductive health issue, okay? There's a lot of women that are not dealing with those issues and still having a very chaotic menstrual cycle, a menstrual cycle that does run their life. So if you have to wear different outfit choices during your menstrual cycle, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Like a lot of people wear dark clothing. They're like, they can't wear pastel colors or white during their cycle. If that's you, that is a problem, okay? That is a problem. If you fear leaving the house anytime during your period, anytime, because of the bleeding is so heavy, you're dealing with clots and everything, and you're in so much pain, that is the issue, okay? That is a huge issue. If you are fearful of sitting in a chair due to leakage, or every time you're on your period and you're in a chair for a long period of time, and when you get up, you feel this, that's the issue. If you sneeze and there's a whole bunch of blood, that's the issue, okay? Any type of pain you are feeling on your cycle is an issue, any type. Lower back pain, cramps, any type before or during your period, okay? If you have period anxiety, and I'm gonna explain what this is because it's something that I actually came up with that a lot of women have, and I used to have, that's why I know it very well. If your period is so bad, right, which a lot of women have really bad periods, that you're fearing for your period before it even comes, like a few days before it comes, you're having, anxiety, that's the issue too. That's a huge issue, right? You're having anxiety because you're gonna think about how heavy it's gonna be, how painful it's gonna be, all the things that you have to get done, and how you're gonna do this when you're on your period, and it's just, you have to go to this event, that event, and it's gonna be on your period. If that's you, this is a huge issue, right? All of this indicates a disconnection from your natural feminine essence. Like when your cycle is out of alignment, when your cycle is chaotic, when it's, heavy, when it's painful, right? This is your body trying to give you clues that a lot of stuff is going on the inside. It is not normal. And we have normalized a lot of this stuff for years and years, and it's actually to our own detriment to normalize it, okay? There's still women walking around thinking clots are normal. There's still women walking around thinking heavy bleeding is normal. Heavy bleeding is never normal, even if it's for just like a day or an hour or a few hours, it's never normal. You're not supposed to hemorrhage, okay, during your cycle. So it's really important to understand that, like your pulse rate, your blood pressure, respiratory rate, your period is a mirror of what's going on in your body. It's giving you feedback. It's like a reflection, right? So if your lifestyle is chaotic, your mind is chaotic, you have high stress levels, that's going to mirror within your menstrual cycle, within your life, within the outcomes of what's going on in your life. That's going to mirror that. Okay. So that's not something you want to continuously let go on for years and years and years, or even months and months and months. There's someone that's had heavy menstrual cycles for years, right? Do you understand that that is draining your life force? That is depleting you as a woman, right? And I know it doesn't feel good because I was there too. It does not feel good, but this is things that you have control over, that you can change, and you have to want to change, right? You have to make a conscious effort. I can't even explain how many women that have worked with me that, to get rid of fibroids and cysts and other reproductive health issues that came to me with sometimes menstrual cycles so bad that they had to be rushed to the emergency room every month. Every time they had a period, they had to be rushed to the emergency room. And they lived that way, some for months, some for even years, having to get all these blood transfusions, having to get, iron, infusions, and, just having their period control their life, okay? And then when they come to me, they're able to get their period down to, work with me, my Detoxify Your Womb program, our signature top level program, which is the best way to work with me, by the way. They're able to get their periods down to 2 to 3 days. They're able to get their periods down light, and they're able to get their lives back. I even have some women that are telling me, I just need a panty liner. And that is normal. Did you know that? You're not supposed to bleed. You're not supposed to use these heavy pads and these, super absorbent, like all this stuff that's on the market. You're not supposed, like adult diapers. If you have to even think about wearing that your period is definitely a huge issue. Okay, and I hope that's you. I hope to see you in this masterclass on Thursday, the 26th, Elevate Your Menstrual Cycle. The link to register, it's free, is going to be in my description box. Okay. So understand that this is a huge issue. It's not something you want to take lightly. It's not something you want to skate over, right? So let's talk about what a heavy menstrual cycle is, because a lot of women don't know. Did you know that your period is not supposed to be more than 5 to 6 tablespoons in like a whole month, like a whole period? Did you know that? This is why, most women, that's not the case, right? Especially in today's society. Now, back then, that was actually that was like, people didn't have huge pads because they didn't need it. People didn't need that stuff. This is a new societal thing that we're now seeing adult diapers for a period. We're now seeing these long pads for a period, these overnight pads for a period, okay? We have now women doubling up on pads, or having to wear a tampon in a pad. This is something that's new. It's not something that's went on for hundreds of years. Absolutely not. Okay. So this is why in our society, there's so many women dealing with anemia. And I had an anemia masterclass a couple of weeks ago. And if you went, I hope that you are working towards getting rid of anemia, because you can get rid of anemia in less than a month. I've helped my clients do it. It's not, people that's taking my courses have done it. It's not something that's difficult, right? It just takes consistency, and you have to make lifestyle changes, and you have to get your body to the point where it's absorbing the nutrients and the iron, right? So if your cycle is anything but easy, that's a red flag. If you're anemic, if you're dealing with mineral deficiencies, that's a red flag. That's indicating that there's something like your cycle is not where it's supposed to be, right? You shouldn't have cramps. You shouldn't have heavy bleeding. You shouldn't have clots. You shouldn't have PMS. You shouldn't have breast tenderness. You shouldn't have PMDD. You shouldn't have none of that. You shouldn't have pain during ovulation. You should have none of that, okay? Your cycle should be light, easy, painless, right? Now, during your period, because your hormone levels are low, you're gonna feel a little bit tired. That's normal, right? You're gonna feel a little bit, more introverted, more just, kind of want to be just kind of like left alone. That's normal. However, what's not normal is that, you feeling, just 100% drained, in so much pain, wanting to just be in bed all day. That is not normal, right? And we've normalized that in our culture, and that's actually it's at women's disadvantage, because they're not understanding their bodies, and the fact that they're not understanding what's normal and what's not, and that's going to create a problem where they're going to continue to let these problems go on for years and years. They're not going to be able to get rid of this imbalance because they think it's normal, and it's just going to get worse. And this is how a lot of women got fibroids, PCOS, endometriosis, ovarian cysts, and even infertility, because they didn't recognize those first signs. Okay, they didn't recognize those first signs. So if your period is, if you're having issues with your period, there's an imbalance. There's a hormonal imbalance. Again, we're going to talk more about in the masterclass, in the free masterclass, Elevate Your Menstrual Cycle. Be sure to register. But it's telling you that your body needs more support from you. And there's also deeper reasons for a chaotic period as well, like lifestyle habits, of course, but also too emotional reasons, right? Anxiety, right? A lot of things that do when you feel like you have no control over the outcome of your life. A lot of things that do contribute to, because body, mind, and soul, everything's connected, right? So a lot of things that do contribute to your period. What's going on, the emotional trauma and blocks going on in the womb space that I always talk about, that we talk more about in our moon circle, by the way, our community membership. That is what's going on in the body. There's a misalignment. There's a misalignment, right? We're going to get deeper into that in the masterclass. So it's really important to understand and listen. You cannot, how you're living your life now with this heavy cycle, with all these clots, changes have to be made, okay? When your body's hemorrhaging, when you're depleting nutrients, iron, these vital minerals, your body is not working against you. It's trying to get your attention. A lot of women look at their body's symptoms and think that their body's working against them, not understanding that their body's actually trying to get their attention, trying to get them to make changes. Okay, trying to get we're the ones working against us. There are underlying causes to the heavy bleeding, to the painful cramps, to the clots. There's underlying causes. There's deep imbalances going on in the body, right? There's lots of toxicity, lots of inflammation that's going on in the body that's causing this. This is not just happening out of the blue. And please don't say, because I know I'm gonna hear back, this runs in my family. No, toxicity runs in your family. Now, can estrogen dominance, a hormonal imbalance run in the family? Yes, but it can also be like somebody can break the curse and stop it from continuously going on. Okay, and that person should be you. Okay, so like we're talking about, if you're having, a lot of times imbalances, women that have heavy cycles, that have chaotic cycles, they're also dealing with digestive issues. Most women don't even know that they're dealing with the digestive issues because they don't understand what a healthy digestive system even feels like, right? If you're not moving your bowels like at least twice a day, at least, your digestive system is just not where it's supposed to be, okay? If you're this also means that if we're having issues with our cycle, the liver is moving, like it's too stagnant, it's not moving efficiently like it's supposed to, your kidneys are not filtering like they're supposed to, there's lots of inflammation in the body, the lymphatic system is also impacted. There's lots of the natural detoxification process that goes on in your body, it has slowed down. It's not working for you anymore. So we're circulating a lot of toxins in the body, okay? So it's really important that you realize that, again, what is normal and what is not, because not actually understanding this will be to your own detriment, will cause you to, again and again, continue go through life with, having your period run your life, continuously go through life with these issues just getting worse and worse and worse, and just more and more imbalances being in the body, and you're not addressing it, okay? So even if everybody around you has chaotic period, it's not normal. It's common, unfortunately, in our culture today, in our society today, but it's not common, okay? So if you're watching this, and you're dealing with a heavy menstrual cycle that's lasting more than 3 to 4 days, if you are dealing with, cramps, if you're dealing with, any type of like clots during your cycle, which is not normal, and just you're drained, you're tired, and you're dealing with these reproductive health issues that's also attributing to this heavy period, then I want to see you at my Elevate Your Menstrual Cycle free masterclass on Thursday, the 26th of September, okay? 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You're going to learn a lot. And it's so important for you to understand your body as a woman, understand your hormones as a woman, so you can understand that if these imbalances occur again, what are the first signs and what to do, okay? Very important. So I'm really excited. All right, some of you guys have registered, and we definitely want more to register. And be sure to, if you know somebody that has really bad cycles, they complain, because listen, whether it's coworkers, friends, family members that are complaining about the menstrual cycle, you need to send this video to them, or send a link to the masterclass to them, right? It's free, they have nothing to lose. Send it to at least a few women you know, because this is collectively our wombs are in trouble. collectively, it's a huge issue, okay? So I'm really excited about this masterclass again. And like I always say, you know, if you want to work with me, the best way to work with me, if you have fibroids or any reproductive health issues, or even, you know, dealing with infertility, the best way to work with me, of course, is my Detoxify Your Womb program. We have 3 months and we have 6 months available. That's, you know, the 2 tiers that we have available. That is the highest transformative way to work with me. Okay, that's for somebody that needs to get rid of fibroids, that needs to get, you know, restore their hormonal balance, that wants to be their true selves without all of the societal projections and, you know, all of the toxicity. They want to be their true self in a sense where also too we're uncovering and undoing a lot of emotional trauma that was buried in the womb on an energetic level, okay? Because in case you guys did not know, we are energy beings, okay? So if we're dealing with lots of trauma that's happened in the past, what women don't understand is that it's still in the body. Even if you're suppressing it, it's still in the body, okay? So if you want to work with me and get the full, like we work on the full woman, get the full transformation, that's always going to be my Detoxify Your Womb program, okay? However, if you're not ready for that, get into this free masterclass, okay? And the link will be in my description box. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Again, make sure that you like and subscribe, okay? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.